Hello everyone, and welcome to Tesla Matters. Every day now, we see the world change before our very eyes. Technology will help us to repair our planet. More and more, we will turn away from CO2-releasing fuels towards clean energy. We give a shout out to solar panels, big cool batteries and electric vehicles. And we root for one company specifically. That company is Tesla. And don't forget to join the movement by subscribing.
In this episode, we want to discuss the stock value side of Tesla's business. Tesla's stock is a widely discussed subject, and many people, as you know, are set against Tesla. We mentioned this in earlier episodes. Tesla is so disruptive to legacy car manufacturers and the oil industry that many of these people actively try to down-talk Tesla or short the Tesla stock. As we are a channel that is trying to help a little in spreading the word about the energy transition, we want to focus on Tesla's stock and the company value in a positive way. One of Tesla's shareholders that we follow closely is Ark Invest. Ark Invest focuses solely on disruptive innovation. It offers investment solutions to investors and they seek long-term growth in the public markets. They have around 10% of their money in Tesla and have looked very deeply at the possible value of Tesla in the coming years. They have a valuation grid that has looked at Tesla with 10 scenarios that each have their own probability and each have their own stock value. Let us cover all of these 10 scenarios, starting with the saddest ones and gradually working our way up to the ones that really make us smile. All these scenarios evolve around a combination of the following things: efficiency, scale, access to capital, and full self-driving. Ark thinks there is a 1% chance Tesla will go bankrupt. Of course, shit can happen. When the disease that we cannot name came around, many people started worrying about this scenario. But Tesla seems fine. They even had a super first quarter in 2020 in spite of the pandemic. Then, according to Ark, there is a 3% chance Tesla will just be unlucky and unable to raise capital. This would value Tesla at around $300 per stock. Our opinion is, looking at the stock price and how investors respond to Tesla's development, raising capital is increasingly easy. The third R scenario, where Tesla cannot implement any of their future plans, also has a 3% probability. It would keep Tesla where it is now, around a stock price of $750 to $800. The next scenario is already somewhat better, where Tesla can build some more factories but not have extra efficiency. Neither would they achieve full self-driving with all the monetary advantages we discussed elsewhere. Ark thinks the chances for this scenario would be 7%, with a $1,000 valuation per stock. The fifth scenario, with a really high probability of 28%, is where things are the other way around. So here Tesla can lower costs through increasing volume, but cannot build factories, and still has no full self-driving. The value here would be $2,500 per share. Then we go to Ark scenario number 6. This is where most things go all right, but still no full self-driving. So Tesla builds more and better factories, builds cars with increasing margins, and holds the market share. Again, a 28% probability, but shares would already be $3,400. In scenario 7, it is the other way around from scenario 6, so full self-driving will be achieved, with the margins really kicking in. Tesla would then have no efficiency, not be able to scale their production, and the 3% likelihood very low because full self-driving is quite hard. Here we see the stock go up to $15,000 a share. That is the value of having robotaxis. In Ark scenario number 8, with a 12% chance, we will have full self-driving, but Tesla will not be able to scale quickly. Still be a little more efficient in its current factories, and the value would then be $15,200. We now come to the super high value scenarios. Ark thinks there is a 3% chance full self-driving will be achieved, without any more efficiency, but with more cars coming out of more and more factories. The value would then be $20,500. Again, the high value of FSD is obvious. The ultimate and best scenario is number 10, where everything goes sky high. Super efficiency, many factories, growth in numbers, and also full self-driving. This has a 12% chance and an enormous stock value of $22,000 within 5 years. So, that's that. What would you consider a likely scenario? Would you invest in Tesla? Or are you already invested? Let us know in the comments. You are awesome. See you all again pretty soon. Spread the love, subscribe to join the movement, and ring that bell to stay charged on Tesla news.